So, you just downloaded ExpressVPN and now you need some help on how to use ExpressVPN to its full potential? Don't worry, that's what I'm here for. But just before I begin, in case you haven't paid for your subscription yet, I want to give you the best ExpressVPN discount. To get it, just click on the link in the description. It will automatically apply the current best price and will add 3 months for free. Looking at subscription options, there's actually just one, which includes everything that they offer. After getting a subscription, you will need to install ExpressVPN, but there isn't much to it. Just click on some links and you're done. So I'll start by looking at daily use. Just something to note, I'm going to use the ExpressVPN Mac app and Windows versions during this tutorial, but it's really similar on all of the versions. All right, here you can see the desktop app open. Let's see how to use ExpressVPN. To quickly connect to a server and start protecting my data, I can simply click on this button in the middle. Now, if I want to select a specific location or server, I can click right here. With ExpressVPN, I can access over 90 countries all over the world. Asia Pacific, the Americas, Europe, and a few countries in the Middle East and Africa. Express has fewer servers than many premium providers, including NordVPN, but offers more countries to connect to than most. That's great if you want to access different content from around the world. And when I don't really care about a specific area I want to connect to, I just use the smart location feature. It automatically picks the best VPN server for me, which is usually a nearby one. It provides the optimal experience with the best download speeds and the lowest latency. Now, using the app was very intuitive. I think that even a complete beginner will find everything that he needs rather easily. I also like that no matter what device I use ExpressVPN on, the app design and structure stay the same. After switching devices, I still know where to find everything immediately. Besides, ExpressVPN allows me to install it on an unlimited number of devices, but there is a limit of 8 devices that I can connect to at the same time. It recently got increased from 5, so it is a welcome improvement. However, one thing I would love to have on ExpressVPN is a map interface for server selection. Maybe something similar like NordVPN has, but it's just a small detail and a personal preference. Overall, I was more than satisfied with the simplistic and easy to navigate ExpressVPN app design. All right, I want to show you this extra menu right here. To me, this speed test feature is a bit strange. It should show me the fastest servers with a basic speed test. Anyhow, let's just do the test right now. My baseline for download speeds is 300 megabytes per second. So the test result, well, it's currently showing me around about 260 megabytes per second for the fastest server in the UK. And then a few other popular ones are showing at around about 250. To compare it to the market, that is a good result, but other providers like NordVPN can show a bit better speed. But don't get me wrong, this kind of speed will be enough for anything really, including activities like watching or streaming content from the other side of the planet. However, for some reason, the Windows version doesn't have this feature. Maybe it wasn't working as it should have. On the other hand, it's still there on my ExpressVPN for MacBook version and seems to work just fine. So why not leave it in the Windows version as well? I guess it's not that useful after all, since in general the servers closest to you physically usually will be the fastest. Yeah, the internet traffic travels fast, but it still needs to make that distance. Okay, I want to show you how to set up your preferred settings next. If I go back to that extra menu, I can select options. First, the General tab. Okay, so personally, I always enable the Start on Windows and Start Minimized features. I can also activate the Auto Connect to Last Server feature. By combining all these 3 features, my PC is on a secure VPN connection pretty much all of the time since it's turned on. Next, in my ExpressVPN tutorial, let's take a look at the Network Lock feature. It's just a kill switch with a fancy name. All I need to do is activate it and it will kill any connection to the internet if the VPN connection is interrupted. This is a common VPN feature that ensures my IP is never exposed online, even in bad VPN connectivity situations. I've tested it during my usage of ExpressVPN and it seems to work. Not much else to say about it. Oh wait, hold on, there is just one more thing. I like that Network Lock allows me to still use devices on the local network, like my printer, even if the connection goes out. So that is a plus. Split tunneling is another must-have feature for any premium VPN. It allows me to be in control of my VPN traffic by letting me choose which apps will go through the VPN or connect directly. It's not hard to set up. I personally exclude a few apps like Spotify and my food delivery app from my VPN connection, since I want to get local content from Spotify and my food delivered to me instead of another continent. Okay, so that covers the general settings. Now looking at the account tab, there's not much to talk about here, it's just my account information. However, I've got an extra tip in this ExpressVPN tutorial. I can get a free month of ExpressVPN if I recommend a friend. You can save a lot of money if you have friends needing a good VPN. You might have heard about VPN protocols once or twice, or maybe you haven't. It's nothing to worry about though. If you are a beginner, just leave this option on automatic or lightweight UDP, since it's the fastest protocol in my experience. Lightweight is a custom designed protocol for ExpressVPN meant to improve connectivity speeds. And yeah, it's fast, but I did notice a few drops in different countries, but nothing too bad. I can also choose IKEv2 and OpenVPN protocols if I need something specific. A little note, IKEv2 protocol is only available for ExpressVPN iPhone and Mac versions. Okay, on to the next tab, shortcuts. It works similarly to the presets of NordVPN. With NordVPN, I could create different settings for a specific thing, like Japan servers, for quick access to various streaming libraries. Now, ExpressVPN lets me add 5 URLs or apps to this helpful bar under any VPN server, allowing me to use these shortcuts to quickly launch specific things when the connection to, let's say, the Japan server is made. Not a must-have feature, but I like the customization of all options. By the way, if you want more up-to-date, all things cybersecurity content, don't forget to subscribe and help me reach that 1,000 subscribers milestone. Cheers! All right, next in my ExpressVPN guide, let's see browser extension functionality for Chrome and Firefox. These extensions can work as a desktop app supplement, meaning I can control the app through the extension. It's a more lightweight option that makes things quicker. Testing them out, I haven't encountered any issues, besides it's nearly identical to their desktop app counterparts. ExpressVPN also has a threat manager feature that blocks all tracking and other potentially malicious activities from third parties when browsing or using apps. It works in real time and prevents my devices from communicating with servers on the ExpressVPN block list of trackers and malicious sites. It's a great extra tool for additional protection. Ooh, and by the way, threat protection is finally available on ExpressVPN for Android and Windows too. Yay! What else? Right, in the advanced tab, I can find IPv6 leak protection, which is on by default. It's kind of self-explanatory what it does. It will protect you from IPv6 data leakage. Since this is the newest IP version, not all VPNs are ready to handle it and hide your identity if you're using IPv6. By the way, if you decide to get a premium ExpressVPN subscription, it'd be wise to save some money, right? So do that by using my discount links. It's down there in the description. That's all for my how to use ExpressVPN video. It really is an easy to use VPN that offers extra browsing privacy. If to be honest, it's not the most feature rich provider and not the most affordable one either, but its fast lightweight protocol and extensive local selection made it one of the best VPN choices for beginners. Thanks for staying till the very end of this video. In case you want to find out more about this provider, I'll leave my previous ExpressVPN review on the screen. And if this video helped you, why not drop that like on this video and subscribe to the channel whilst you're at it. I'll see you soon.